Is William's past about to be uncovered, and what impact will it have? Will Valentina's father approve of her new relationship, or will obstacles arise? Let's find out. The Gold in His Heart, Part 2. William remembered Valentina speaking fondly of her past. With Alex, was there still something between them? Those were good times, right, Valentina? Alex said, flashing a charming smile. He leaned closer to her, and Valentina stepped back slightly, feeling uncomfortable. Yes, they were, she replied, forcing a smile. But that was a long time ago. William's heart sank as he saw Valentina's hesitation. He wanted to be the one she smiled at like that, the one she remembered fondly. The tension in the air grew, and Valentina noticed William's expression. Let's not dwell on the past, Alex, if I'm here with William now, she said firmly, trying to reassure him. Of course, Alex replied, smirking. I'll let you two enjoy the festival. But Valentina, remember that I'm always here if you want to talk. With a wink, he turned and walked away, leaving Valentina and William standing together, an awkward silence hanging between them. Valentina turned to William, who looked uncertain. I'm sorry about that, she said, her voice soft. Alex is an old friend, but it's nothing more than that. I understand, William replied quietly, though he still felt a sense of doubt. It's just, I didn't know you two were so close. Valentina placed her hand on his arm. You don't need to worry about him. I want to be here with you. As the night continued, they tried to enjoy the festival, but the shadow of doubt lingered in William's mind. He wondered if Valentina's feelings for him were as strong as he hoped. 2 days later, Valentina and William met at the park. It was a beautiful day, and the sun shone brightly. Valentina had suggested they meet to talk more. She felt the need to clear the air after the festival. William, she said as they sat on a bench, I want to talk about the other night at the festival. I noticed you seemed a little distant. Afterward, William sighed, looking down at his hands. I guess I felt a bit unsure. Seeing you with Alex brought back some old feelings. Valentina's heart sank. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. I care about you, William. I don't want you to think I'm still interested in him. He looked up at her, his eyes searching hers. I appreciate that, but it's hard for me. I'm just a carpenter, and you're Valentina. You have everything. Valentina shook her head. That doesn't matter to me. I see you for who you are, not what you have. You have a kind heart, and you make me happy. William looked surprised, a faint smile appearing on his lips. You really mean that? Yes, she replied firmly. I want you to know how I feel. It's different with you. I've never felt this way about anyone before. William took a deep breath, his heart racing. There's something I need to share with you too, he said slowly. I've been in love with you for a long time. Valentina's eyes widened in surprise. What, really? William nodded, feeling a mix of joy and nervousness. I used to write letters to you when I saw you at events, but I never had the courage to send them. I thought you would never see me that way. Tears filled Valentina's eyes. You wrote me letters? I never knew. I wrote about how I admired your strength and kindness, he confessed, his voice trembling. But I was afraid you would laugh at me or think I was silly. William, that's not silly at all, Valentina said, her voice soft and full of warmth. It means so much to me. I wish you had told me sooner. William looked down, feeling vulnerable. I just didn't think I was worthy of your love. You're so special, and I'm just me. Valentina took his hands in hers. You are more than worthy. You have a beautiful soul, and I want to share my life with you. I like you for who you are, not your status. William's heart swelled with hope. Really? Yes. I want to explore this connection we have, Valentina said, smiling brightly. I want to be with you, William. You make me happy, and I want to learn more about you and your world. With a joyful smile, William squeezed her hands. I never thought I would hear you say that. It feels like a dream. Valentina laughed lightly, feeling a rush of happiness. It's not a dream. It's real. We can make it real together. They sat in silence for a moment, their hearts full. Valentina felt lighter, knowing they both wanted the same thing. She realized that love was not about wealth or status, but about genuine connection and understanding. As they left the park hand in hand, Valentina knew that they were beginning a beautiful journey together, one filled with love, creativity, and new experiences. She felt grateful for William and excited about what the future held for them. It was the day of the local art show, and excitement filled the air. The gallery was bright and colorful, filled with beautiful artworks from various artists. William had worked hard to prepare for this moment, and he was nervous yet excited. This was his chance to showcase his craftsmanship and creativity to the community, and Valentina promised to come and support him. As the sun began to set, the gallery buzzed with people. Valentina arrived wearing a lovely dress that flowed elegantly as she moved. When she spotted William, she felt a wave of pride. He looked handsome and confident as he stood next to his artwork, a collection of stunning pieces that reflected his talent. William, she called out, walking towards him with a bright smile. Valentina, I'm so glad you made it, he replied, his face lighting up. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Your work is amazing, she said, admiring a beautifully carved wooden sculpture. It was a depiction of a tree with intricate details that seemed to come to life. Thank you. I'm really excited to show everyone what I can do, William said, feeling encouraged by her words. As the evening progressed, people gathered around William's display, admiring his work and complimenting him. Valentina watched with pride as William spoke passionately about his creations. He was in his element, and she loved seeing him shine. But just as the night seemed perfect, Valentina's heart sank when she saw a familiar face across the room. It was Alex, her old friend from the festival. He walked into the gallery with an air of confidence and immediately spotted Valentina. With a charming smile, he made his way toward her. Valentina, there you are. I've been looking for you, Alex said, his eyes sparkling. Alex, I didn't know you were coming, Valentina replied, trying to keep her composure. I wanted to see you again and check out the art show. I heard you were here, he said smoothly, glancing at William, who stood nearby, watching the interaction with a furrowed brow. Oh, this is William, Valentina introduced, feeling the tension rise. He's the artist behind this amazing work. Nice to meet you, William, Alex said, his voice dripping with charm. I've heard a lot about your talent. William forced a smile, feeling uneasy. Thank you. Alex turned his attention back to Valentina, ignoring William. So, how about we catch up? It's been a while since we had a good chat, just like old times, right? Valentina felt a pang of discomfort. Sure, but I'm here to support William today, she replied, glancing at William, who looked uncertain. Oh, come on, just for a few minutes. I promise I won't steal you away, Alex said playfully, but his tone had an edge that made William tense. Valentina hesitated, feeling pulled in two different directions. I appreciate that, but... Valentina, Alex interrupted, you can't let a little carpenter keep you from enjoying life. You belong in a world of elegance and charm. Why waste your time with this? He gestured vaguely toward William's art. Valentina felt anger rise within her. William is not just a carpenter. He's incredibly talented, and he deserves respect. William's heart sank further as he listened to their conversation. He had admired Valentina for her strength, but seeing her with Alex stirred up feelings of insecurity. He didn't want to be a distraction in her life. Valentina, think about it, Alex continued, his voice smooth. You have opportunities waiting for you. Don't settle for less. I'm not settling for anything, Valentina replied firmly, standing her ground. I care about William because of who he is, not his job or status. William felt a rush of warmth at her words, but the tension was thick. He could sense that Alex wasn't going to give up easily. Really? You think a simple life is what you want, with someone like him? Alex said, raising an eyebrow. You belong with someone who can give you the world. Maybe I don't want the world, Valentina shot back, her voice steady. Maybe I just want to be happy. William watched, feeling a mix of admiration for Valentina and concern for their situation. He didn't want to come between her and her past, but he also wanted to show her how much he cared. Just then, a small group of people gathered around William's artwork, offering compliments and praise. Valentina smiled as she saw his face light up with joy, and she realized that his talent spoke for itself. Let's go see more of his work, she said, trying to shift the focus back to William. Come on, Alex. As they walked away from Alex, William felt a rush of relief, but also anxiety. Valentina, I don't want to be a burden. If Alex is what you want. William, please don't say that, Valentina interrupted, looking into his eyes. I'm choosing you. I believe in what we have. The night continued with laughter and compliments surrounding William, but in the back of his mind, he worried about the shadow Alex cast over their new relationship. Despite the tension, Valentina and William shared a special moment as they celebrated his success. They both knew they would need to face challenges together, but their connection was stronger than any doubt or outside influence, and for that, they were grateful. The grand ballroom was filled with laughter and chatter as guests enjoyed an elegant evening party hosted by Valentina's family. Everyone admired the beautiful decorations, and the atmosphere was lively. Valentina stood near William, who was engaged in conversation about his artwork with some guests. She felt proud to be with him and happy that they were growing closer. However, her suitor, Alex, was also at the party. He watched Valentina and William from a distance, his eyes filled with determination. As Valentina laughed at one of William's jokes, Alex approached, determined to interrupt. Valentina, Alex said loudly, drawing everyone's attention. Can we talk for a moment? Valentina sighed but nodded, feeling a sense of unease. Okay, Alex, what is it? Look, you can't be serious about this. Carpenter, he said, his voice dripping with disdain as he gestured toward William. You belong in a world of elegance and wealth, not in this simple life. William stiffened, feeling uncomfortable. He had never liked Alex's attitude, and now he could see how Alex was trying to undermine their relationship. Why do you care so much about what I do, Alex? Valentina replied, her voice firm. I care about William because of who he is, not his job or status. Alex smirked. You think you know him, but there's something you don't know. William has a secret past, one that would change everything. Valentina's heart raced. What do you mean? Let's just say he's not the man you think he is, Alex said, crossing his arms. He has secrets that could ruin your reputation. Enough, Valentina shouted, feeling a surge of anger. I won't let up. You try to control my feelings. I care for William and I choose him over you. The guests nearby fell silent, watching the confrontation unfold. The tension in the room was thick as Valentina declared her feelings for William in front of everyone. Valentina, wait. William began, but she held up her hand, silencing him. I'm tired of pretending, she said, her voice steady. I love William, and I will not let anyone take that away from me, especially not you. Alex raised an eyebrow, feigning innocence. I only want what's best for you, but if you want to be with him, just remember the secrets he hides. With that, Alex walked away, leaving Valentina shaken. She looked at William, who was visibly distressed. Valentina, I didn't mean to cause any trouble, William said quietly. I didn't want you to have to deal with this. It's not your fault, she replied, her heart racing. But what did he mean about your past? I'll explain later, William said, his expression troubled. Let's just enjoy the night. But Valentina felt a knot in her stomach, wondering what secrets William might be hiding. 2 days passed since the confrontation at the party, and tension hung in the air between Valentina and William. Valentina felt confused and hurt. She loved William, but she couldn't shake off Alex's words about his secret past. They met at a nearby park, hoping to clear the air. Valentina had rehearsed what she wanted to say in her mind, but as soon as she saw William, her heart felt heavy. Hey, she said softly, trying to smile. Hey, William replied, his eyes looking down. I've been thinking a lot about everything. Me too, Valentina said, feeling nervous. I don't want to fight. I just want to understand. William took a deep breath. Valentina, I care about you, but I don't want to bring any drama into your life. Alex's words are just making things worse. What is your secret? Is there something you're not telling me? She asked, her voice trembling. William hesitated. It's complicated. I didn't want you to worry about my past. Before he could explain, Valentina felt overwhelmed. Why can't you just trust me? I'm not like the others. I want to be with you, but this is hard for me. William looked away, his expression filled with uncertainty. I'm not the best choice for you. Maybe I should leave town for a while to figure things out. Leave? Valentina gasped. What do you mean? I have an opportunity to go work in another city, and it might be best for both of us, he said, his voice low. Valentina felt her heart drop. You can't just leave. You mean everything to me. But William turned away, and Valentina felt a wave of sadness wash over her. They stood in silence, the distance between them growing. After a long moment, Valentina spoke. You can't run away from this. If you leave, you'll break my heart. William didn't respond. Valentina's eyes filled with tears. She turned and walked away, feeling a sense of loss. As she walked, Valentina thought about what Alex had said. She realized she needed to confront her feelings for William. She had to fight for their love, no matter what it took. 2 days later, Valentina woke up determined. She had to find William before he left. She couldn't let him walk away from there. Love without a fight. After gathering her thoughts, she quickly dressed and made her way to his workshop. When she arrived, she felt a mix of hope and anxiety. As she stepped inside, her heart raced, but to her shock, she found William talking to a woman she had never seen before. Hi, William, Valentina called out, forcing a smile. The woman turned, her eyes wide with surprise. Oh, hello, I'm Sarah, a friend of William's from the city. Valentina's heart sank as she noticed the closeness between them. Friend? She repeated, trying to keep her voice steady. Yeah, I've been helping him with some projects, Sarah explained, glancing at William, who looked uncomfortable. I heard about your art, and I'm really impressed. Thanks, Valentina said, feeling jealousy creep in. But I was hoping to talk to William alone. William shifted uncomfortably. Valentina, I was just explaining about the job opportunity. Job opportunity? Valentina interrupted, her heart racing. So you really are leaving? William nodded, looking sad. I have to think about my future. Valentina felt a rush of desperation. No, you don't. I want you to stay. I love you, William. Valentina, it's complicated, he said, looking torn. Complicated? She echoed, her voice rising. You mean leaving for someone else? Because it looks like you've already moved on. Valentina, it's not like that, William protested, but Sarah stepped in. I'm just a friend, I promise, she said quickly. William has been talking about his dreams. Valentina's heart raced with emotions. I don't care about your dreams. I want to be with William, and I thought he wanted to be with me too. Just then, Alex appeared at the entrance of the workshop, a smug look on his face. Well, what do we have here? Looks like you've moved on, Valentina, he said with a smirk. Valentina felt her blood boil. You, what are you doing here? I came to see if William needed any help, Alex said, his tone mocking. But it looks like he's found a new friend. Enough, Alex, Valentina shouted, feeling more determined than ever. This is between me and William. Is it? Alex said, crossing his arms. You should really consider your options. After all, you deserve someone who can give you everything. Like you, Valentina snapped. I don't want your wealth. I want love and honesty. In the chaos of emotions, William took a step forward. Valentina, I care for you deeply, but I can't let you fight for me if I'm not ready to fight for myself. Valentina's heart shattered. You're giving up on us? Just like that? Maybe I should leave, he said quietly, looking torn. No, Valentina cried, feeling tears prick at her eyes. I won't let you go without a fight. I love you, and I believe in us. As the tension hung in the air, Valentina realized she needed to make her feelings clear. William, you are the only one I want. Please don't leave me for someone else. The room fell silent as everyone looked at William, who seemed lost in thought. Valentina stepped closer, hoping to reach his heart. Choose love, William, she said softly. Choose me. After the intense moments of confrontation and misunderstandings, Valentina and William found themselves at a crossroads. The air was thick with tension, but deep inside, both knew they had to talk. Valentina took a deep breath and looked into William's eyes. I can't let you go, William, she said softly. I love you for who you are, not for what you have. It doesn't matter to me if you're a carpenter or if you become a wealthy man. What matters is your heart and our connection. William's heart began to melt. He had been so caught up in his fears and insecurities that he had almost lost the one person who made him feel whole. Valentina, I was scared. I didn't want you to face judgment because of me. I thought you deserved better. But I don't want better. I want you, Valentina replied, her voice steady. I believe in us. I believe we can build something beautiful together, despite the challenges. William felt a wave of relief wash over him. All his fears faded away as he reached for Valentina's hands. You're right. I've been foolish. Love is stronger than wealth or status. It's about support, understanding, and kindness. I want to face everything with you by my side. With tears in her eyes, Valentina smiled. Then let's start fresh. We can build our own life, filled with love and happiness. Together, we can create something special. In that moment, they both felt a weight lift off their shoulders. The misunderstandings and doubts began to dissolve, replaced by a shared vision of a future filled with love. They decided to embrace the journey ahead, knowing that their love could conquer any obstacle. They spent the following weeks planning their future. Valentina would help William in his workshop, learning about woodworking and art. They would spend evenings talking about their dreams and goals, supporting each other every step of the way. The community around them began to notice their bond, and many admired the love they shared. Valentina's family eventually came to accept William. They saw how happy he made her and how much he cared for her. Over time, they realized that true wealth lies in love, kindness, and the connections we build with others. One sunny afternoon, Valentina and William walked hand in hand through the park, surrounded by blooming flowers and laughter. "Look at how beautiful everything is," Valentina said, smiling at the world around her. "It feels like we're living a dream." William nodded, squeezing her hand. "It's true. The real treasures are not in gold or jewels. They are in our hearts, in the love we share, and the kindness we show to others." Valentina looked up at him, her eyes shining. "Yes, love is the most precious treasure of all." As they continued their walk, they felt grateful for their journey. They knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together. Their love had grown stronger through the trials they faced, proving that true treasures do lie within the heart. And with that thought, they both felt a sense of peace, ready to embrace whatever life had in store for them, together. The story ends here.
If you are interested in hearing about a beautiful forest that lost its beauty when a lantern was lost, click the video here or follow the link in the description.